Oh my goodness, I think I got a bit carried away with there being two archangels on the table and I didn't show you what was underneath Archangel Raphael. That was a surprise. We're going to save that for part 2 of You Called My Lord. Okay, interesting. We can see Mars now. The Lord has called. You actually have Archangel Michael. So we've got Archangel Uriel, Archangel Raphael, and Archangel Michael. The only one missing is Archangel Gabriel. Okay. Archangel Michael, I am with you, giving you the courage to make life changes that will help you work on your divine life purpose. Was it not long enough, the last video? Or we can look at the bottom of the deck as well. Listen, there's only the 4 archangels in here. Okay, no archangels. Archangels. And you've got them kind of going Michael, Raphael, and Uriel. How they came out, but like in the reverse order. All right, let's read this. I have come to you because you asked God for safety and protection, and because you asked about your life purpose. Since you are a light worker, I am overseeing the fruition of your divine life purpose. You have been a light worker for a long time, and you have felt different from others, isolated at times. Be assured that you have never been alone, and that you never will be alone. When you feel pushed to make a change at work or at home, that may be my influence, encouraging you to make your life's purpose a high priority. I can rearrange your schedule and support you in other ways to make your path smooth and harmonious. Simply ask me, and it is done. I will also help you feel safe and comfortable during your life changes. Congested, we're a bit congested. Why are we a bit congested? We have to have this in a 2-parter. I can carry on reading. You've got Akasha, which takes me to the Akashic records. Okay, everything's stored there, all of it. The past, the now, the future. Akasha, you are a spiritual teacher. You have the ability to counsel others and help them awaken their spiritual gifts and divine life mission. You have already helped many people by giving them guidance, advice, and messages. You have a natural gift for delivering just the right words, along with a healthy dose of comfort and inspiration. Now we urge you to be available for even more people. Okay, part 2. More messages. Your heart will tell you whether your teaching work will consist of writing, speaking, giving workshops, or counselling. Or you might be guided to spontaneously help people whom you meet at the store, at school, or at work. Please know that you are absolutely qualified. I'm sure we heard that earlier on, about you being absolutely qualified, and that we angels back you up with our supportive energy and loving words. This is your divine life purpose. Ask us to help you with your teaching work, and we will do everything we can. And it does feel like that's the main message, is that you're being helped with your teaching work as a light worker. Okay, beautiful. I feel like we'll go to the Mother Mary. We used Rumi earlier on, so let's go to the Divine Mother Mary and see what she would like to say. I don't know what happened in the last video. I just got all excited and thought we are done. We were done. Not just yet. Our Lady of Peaceful Change. Card number 12. Just for you, the Hangman. It's the number of the Hangman. Change is coming to you now, my dear child. It is change that has been triggered by the loving prayers held deep within your heart. This change does not have to be difficult for you. Trust in me, and I shall ensure that you are supported through this change, that you are held safely and securely in my heart as you transition from one way to another. I would like you to use your energy for more worthy purposes than unnecessary worry. Trust me a little more and know that the changes you are encountering now or soon will are actually the blessing of my answer to your prayer. Our Lady of Peaceful Change comes to us when change is either happening now or is on its way to us soon as an answer to a prayer. Not all change has to be difficult. Change can evoke thoughts of upheaval, uncertainty, instability, and even fear. We all have different capacity to accept change with equanimity, depending on the circumstances and situation. Sometimes it might seem very frightening indeed. At other times it might be so frightening. At other times it might be so frightening. It doesn't say this. I don't know why we've turned the page. Okay, so not all change has to be difficult. Change can evoke thoughts of upheaval, uncertainty, instability, and even fear. We all have different capacity to accept change with equanimity, depending on the circumstances and situation. Sometimes it might seem very frightening indeed. At other times it might not be so frightening. It may even be considered exciting, even whilst there are moments of confusion or uncertainty. Our Mother Mary understands that sometimes change feels very challenging, and sometimes there is a very good reason for this. Perhaps the sheer magnitude of the change requires a lot of emotional energy in order for us to be able to take the leap. In such situations, we might actually need a little push from life or a nudge from the Divine Mother to take the steps. Those nudges will come in the form of life circumstances that urge us to loosen our grip and let life happen more freely. Sometimes it will be a gentle lull in the waves of the great ocean of life, and we relax, let go and flow. At other times we need a great big wave to overcome us in order to let go and realise that it is actually safe to flow. The fear was only about the letting go. Comes in very much with this morning's message. However, the Holy Mother also knows that there are plenty of times when we worry or fear through change, and it is not necessary for us to do so at all. Our Lady of Peaceful Change comes to you now to allay any concerns you have about a change that is, it's to ally. I believe that's what it says, to ally. To allay any concerns you have about a change that is taking place right now or will soon come to you. She tells you that everything is going to work out for the best, and that although there might be some adjustments to make, there is nothing to be concerned about. She is taking care of all the details, and you can relax and trust that if you need to attend to something, you will feel an inner nudge to do so. She is also letting you know that this change in circumstance or situation will actually feel much better for you. It will free you up for something that you weren't consciously aware was holding you back. Okay, it will free you up from something that you weren't consciously aware was holding you back. She asks that you trust her and trust that as you adjust to the change, you will realise that it is the answer to a prayer. The Oracle of Our Lady of Peaceful Change brings a general piece of guidance for those who have drawn this card, which is to trust a little more. Whether you relate to the experience of change in your life as happening now or believe that it needs to happen, she is asking you to pray to her and trust. All is happening in perfect timing, and whilst you can do all that is in your power when you can, Don't believe that you have to force something to be. Change happens naturally as we grow. Trust it, trust yourself, trust her. Amen. Okay, I'm off now. Like, for real. For real? For real. Okay, take care. Much love. Bye for now.